situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Pedro Alvarez is going to come on as a defensive replacement. Now as he takes over at first base.
Alvarez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Stepping in, Dansby Swanson.
Shortstop, Dansby.
First pitch on its way.
Swanson.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. One out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half. And he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Stepping in now, Ender Inciarte. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Franks is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next for Atlanta.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Swanson, the runner at first with 2 gone. 2-0 now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Hops this one up. And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
A 5-0 finish tonight. Miami led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Eduardo Rodriguez earns the win, his second, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show.
Now
You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Miami Marlins are looking to wrap this thing up, but with a 1-run lead and the middle of the order due up, this thing is by no means over. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Acuna stands at second with 2 gone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Markakis ahead with a 3-1 count here.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Ready with the 3-1. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Digging in, Freddie Freeman. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
And it's quickly 0-2. Final strike for the Braves. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Miami jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Sandy Alcantara claims the win out of the pen, his first. Sergio Romo earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SunTrust Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.
Welcome to this edition of Inside the Show. There will be 42s everywhere today in honor of the barrier-breaking Jackie Robinson. Before we get there, though, here's what happened yesterday. Looking first at the NL East, the Phillies knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Fish in Miami 5-4. At the start of the day, the Marlins are in 4th place in the NL East, while the Phillies are atop the division. The New York Mets totaled 11 hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 8-2. In the standings, the Braves sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division, while the Mets are at the bottom of the division. The Nationals completed a 3-game series sweep as they sank the visiting Buccos 9-7. Heading into the day, the Nationals sit atop the NL East, while the Pirates are in last place in the NL Central. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 3-0. As of right now, the Cubs are atop the NL Central, while the Angels are in 3rd place in the AL West. The St. Louis Cardinals got 11 hits overall as they ran over the Reds 6-0. As of today, the Reds sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division, while the Cardinals are 3rd in the division. The Diamondbacks racked up 11 hits as a team as they made short work of the Padres 6-0. Entering the day's action, the Diamondbacks sit in 4th place in the National League West, while the Padres are 3rd in the division. The Brew Crew combined for 10 hits as a team as they embarrassed the Dodgers 6-0. In the standings, the Dodgers are in last place in the NL West, while the Brewers are in 2nd place in the NL Central. The San Francisco Giants allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they bested the visiting Rockies 2-1. Heading into the day, the Giants are atop the NL West, while the Rockies are second in the division. The Yankees earned the 3-game series sweep as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 3-1. The win was their 5th straight as a team. As of today, the Yankees are leading the AL East, while the White Sox are in 3rd place in the AL Central. The Rays finished off a 3-game sweep as they blew out the Jays 6-0. They now have 5 straight wins. As of right now, the Blue Jays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, while the Rays are 3rd in the division. The Boston Red Sox sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the visiting Orioles 4-1. In the standings, the Red Sox sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division, while the Orioles are at the bottom of the division. The Cleveland Indians amassed 14 hits in the game as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 7-3. Heading into the day, the Royals sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division, and the Indians are atop the division. The Detroit Tigers had 12 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 6-1. As of today, the Twins are in 2nd place in the AL Central, while the Tigers are at the bottom of the division. Wade LeBlanc got the win throwing 8 shutout innings as the Mariners downed Houston 2-0. At the start of the day, the Mariners sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division, while the Astros are 2nd in the division. The Rangers brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 6-3. It was their 5th straight victory. As of right now, the Rangers are in 1st place in the AL West, and the Athletics are 3rd in the division. And that's our show on this Jackie Robinson Day. Should be a lot of great games as well as celebrations of the great number 42. Talk to you again tomorrow.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a Dan Straley, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Dan Straley's bounced around for a little while, but he's a four-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, slider, changeup. Not an overpowering pitcher. Needs all four of his pitches. If he has that good changeup, he could be really tough.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Swing hard liner to left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Light showers in the forecast tonight, but Pablo Lopez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the sixth inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the sixth inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
The 1-1 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here. And the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well struck down the right field line, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Franks, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Lopez has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. 3 up. Kyle Hendricks gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, it was an up-and-down homestand, 5-4, but they left on a winning record. They got on the tarmac to get on the plane, feeling pretty good about where they're at as a ball club right now. first game of this road trip, they're going to have to smack him in the mouth right in the first inning.
Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run. And as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know if he's throwing you tough pitches, he does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Ludwig, the runner at second with 1 away. Pitch popped up. Rizzo has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 4.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Garrett Dotson. He has no prior history against this pitcher. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Leading off for
Heidi, thanks. And D-Row, I'll send this one to you. As an infielder, these are games that can really challenge a player. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard ground ball to third. To his right, Dotson. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is fifth. The first baseman.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Rizzo playing here in his home state of Florida. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. 1-1 to Schwarber.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs are down in order. Striding in, Jorge Alfaro. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Popped up, and there's the first out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Javi Baez. I don't know, second base, shortstop, third, maybe a little outfield. Doesn't matter. This guy has platinum hands. Platinum, not gold. One of the best defenders in our sport and probably the quickest tag man in our game.
Stepping in, number 42, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game. Yesterday. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Into the box now, number 42. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
In now, Kyle Hendricks. Fouled off. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Franks is there, 2 gone.
Batting 9.
The next Cub up, Ian Happ. First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Anderson. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Home. Standing in, Robbie Franks. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
Robbie Franks.
First offering on its way. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Standing in now, Pablo Lopez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Runner goes for second. Strike taken, the throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Franks leads off second with nobody out. It's bunted into the air. And the catch is made for the first out of the inning. Up next from Miami, Owen Ludwig. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
So striding in, Ronald Torreyes, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Takes this the other way to right, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Zobrist is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he takes strike 2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Chopper foul. Here comes another 0-2. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 0-2 once more. Is a fastball that misses.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Franks is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
No ball. Called strike 0-2. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
No balls and one strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he fouls this one off. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Line to the right side, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Count remains 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Fouled away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Ludwig makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubs are. So here's the cleanup hitter, Garrett Dotson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The third baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 coming. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge. Number 42 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Bob couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, number 42. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Out into right center. Well hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Into the box now, number 42, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This pitch is popped up. Zobrist is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Madden, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Hit to short. Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting. The first base.
So in now for Chicago, Anthony Rizzo. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
Popped him up. Number 42 shading to his right, and that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. Standing in, Robbie Franks. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot. You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
The next 0-2. Just hung in there on that one. Ready with another 0-2. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Number 42.
So here now's the pitcher, Pablo Lopez. He popped out in his first trip. First offering on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now another 0-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Owen Ludwig. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Line softly toward the hole, and this will be put away easily for the out. Leading off the inning, Wilson Contreras, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. And now the Cubs pitcher, Kyle Hendricks, flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1.
Nope.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Well, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. 6th inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, D-Row, this guy had been cruising all along going into this 6th inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The 6th and 7th innings are normally the toughest inning for a starting pitcher, so we'll see if he can minimize the damage now.
The 1-0. Line drive to left. A reach, but he can't get it in left, and this is going to skip right on by him. Happ rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score, and the Cubs have tied it. We're all square at 1 apiece. Now a throw homeward is offline. My goodness.
Now batting.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
No hits to this point. He's set. The 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Zobrist at second with 2 down. Swinging a ball line hard towards short, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Through 5 1/2, all even at 1. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off
now batting, Ronald Torreyes.
The second
He's
baseman.
tasked with starting the Marlins' 6th.
Torreyes.
Grounded to 3rd. Bryant's got it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Up next for the Marlins.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Sent out to straightaway center field. Happ has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Garrett Dotson. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Happ sprinting after it, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings.
42.
But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Into the box, number 42. High and deep to right. Back goes Hayward at the track. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Danger averted following. Welcome back to South Florida. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, pitching domination continues.
First offering on its way. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1.
And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Now batting.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. First pitch coming. Here it is. A pitch out. The throw. Throw won't get him.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, a seeing eye single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Here's the 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Fouled off. Payoff pitch on its way. He spoils another one and will do it again. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Wilson Contreras. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Drew Steckenrider comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. 1-0 the count. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
1-1. Here it is. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Two and two. Here it is. Ground ball right side. Correa's gloves it. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a... Now at the plate, number 42. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
The first baseman, number 42.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Stepping in now, number 42, as he lines it out to center. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Robbie Franks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. But a foul ball. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Pedro Alvarez come on to pinch hit here.
Marlins. Number 42, Pedro Alvarez.
Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. He's running. Pitch outside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The set and the 1-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Grounded to first. Rizzo is there, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Marlins leave 1, still tied 1 apiece. Daniel Descalso is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Daniel
Sandy Alcantara has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Sandy Alcantara.
Line toward the alley in left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drilled to the left side. Played on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in the hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Another 0-2 coming. Yep. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Into right field, that's a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Now
stepping up now, Jason Hayward. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fouled away. Happ at second. Zobrist is over at first with 1 away. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on. Steve Cishek is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 42.
Now at the plate, Owen Ludwig. First pitch on its way. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Hit out towards second. Zobrist is there. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on. Point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Unbelievable! A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. A solo shot here to left, and it's now a one-run ball game.
Now batting, the left fielder, Brian Anderson.
In now, Brian Anderson. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now time is nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
This is line to left, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing that stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Boy, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either. Up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
Standing in now, Garrett Dotson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Happ racing back, still going back. Unbelievable! A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. So a 2-run shot to left center. 4th home run here in the early going as the Marlins have opened up a 4-1 lead.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
Now batting.
Into the box now, number 42. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Brock, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He was taken in the very late rounds during the '2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, number 42. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. The 0-2 home. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 3 runs already home here. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So here's Javier Baez. Up in this one, but we'll get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And that gets him on the mound. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. In now, Anthony Rizzo, and he will not be seeing the usual suspect to close this game out as he's been given the day off by his manager to get a little rest.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Now batting, left fielder Kyle Schwarber.
Ready now, Kyle Schwarber. It was a walk in his last trip. From the belt, the pitch, and that misses inside. 1-0. Baez leads off first with 1 away. And it's fouled away. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Fouled off. Runners on first with 1 down. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Not the largest crowd ever, but they're on their feet. Two out with a man at first. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. A ball and 2 strikes now. He struck him out, and that'll do it for the Cubs here tonight.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Miami crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Sandy Alcantara gets the win in relief.